Alright, so this is a pretty basic graph. What it does is basically just shows you the graph of a regular polygon. Here you can see if it has like 3 points making a triangle, 16 points, 13, 11 points. You can rotate it, which is pretty nice. You rotate it some angle that it starts at. Really only useful for 90 degrees, but I put it to 360 because why not? Yeah. It something that I like is that like if I just set this 90, something I like is that it tells you what the measure of one interior angle is. Like if I have it at 18 points, then the interior angle between these 3 points, that's 160 degrees right here. 160 degrees. Yeah, that's about it. You just give it a given amount of points, makes a list based on that, gets the angle measures. Yeah, gets the angle measures of each point there, uses trigonometry to get each point in a list, and then just makes a polygon to fill it in. Something particularly interesting that I found though, this is entry-level calculus here. If we were to set the if we set the amount of points to 100, looks like a circle, right? And the interior angle is getting larger and larger. Now the really interesting part, if I were to set this to like 10,000, I mean, yeah, if I set this to 10,000, this looks pretty damn well like a circle, right? And we can even see the interior angle it's approaching 180, but it's never going to get there. There's a really good reason for this. We know that the one second. The radius of a circle is a fixed measure. If the radius of a circle is a fixed length around the whole thing, and we also know that the tangent of any the tangent line of any graph only connects at one point. We know that at a basic level, the slope of the tangent line of any graph is given by f of x plus h minus f of x over h, and take the limit as h approaches 0. And basically what that's saying is we want the distance between 2 points on that graph to get closer and closer, the distance h between 2 points on the graph to get closer and closer until they are 0, h, or until they're 0, so that they're the same point and we can get the slope there. What we're essentially doing here, by increasing and increasing and increasing the amount of points in this circle, we are making the distance between each point, get closer and closer and closer to 0. Now granted, a circle has an infinite amount of points, so distance between each point is 0. Hence why eventually we will get the radius will be tangent to, well, the radius will be perpendicular to a tangent line, and we know that line will be tangent because the distance between two possible points is 0. I know that's probably not going to make a lot of sense, but basically, because the distance between the points is 0, then then it's a tangent line at every point. Hence why the interior angle of every point on the circumference of a circle is 180 degrees. Is because if you think about it, they're so close together that it might as well be a straight line, but that straight line is a tangent line. So and the degree measure of a tangent line is just 180 degrees. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents. I made this graph in like, oh, I don't know, 30 minutes. I personally, I like it a lot. There's something so nice about how simple it is. But yeah, thanks. That's all.